How's everybody doing? 4:45 in Chicago. What do we got? Well, sectors all moving up to the upside today. All right. The only group that was a little bit touchy today was technology, believe it or not. Apple just put out some guidance, and Apple reported they were down 1%, and they turned it around, boy. I tell you. So gave up some guidance on Apple, and Apple has moved up exponentially now. All right, $284.89. I'm a happy man today. All right, got to be in the Apple, especially today with the industrials being so strong. And we know that's for sure. So I'm going to go through the futures pretty quickly here. I'm just going to make some predictions here on SPY. 719.79 now, guys, to the highs. All right, I say we do not stop. I think we finally going to sign some exhaustion risk around this 722, 723 area. Write that down. All right, this way, if it happens, I can brag about it. Okay, and then if I'm wrong, you can trash me. All right, but 722 to like 723, I think we get some exhaustion risk up there, and I think we might find ourselves in a position there where we might start to pull back down a little bit. This has been a pretty good move to the upside. All right, 722, 723. We know where our supports are. We're down in this area right here at that 702 right now. So if we were to break to the downside, we seem to get some good traction around 710. But to really get some movement to the downside, 702 would be the breakdown to come back down on SPY. All right, and we'll see what's up there. QQQ, just starting to heat up, believe it or not. Look at this day. Look at the week here. All right, with the day to go, with the new month coming in tomorrow. All right, so 668.90, 668.90. I'm saying before we even get anything, I'm gonna go with 674 via 675-ish. And I'm going to throw the ish on all of it, right? I'm going to throw you the ish. All right? 674, 675-ish. I'm saying before we even get any kind of pullback, all right, other than a couple of 30s coming back down, I think we got a good head of steam right now after this Apple news just came out. This is big. You're getting good guidance. So Apple is definitely picking up. It's picking up the industrials. It's picking up the tech. It's picking up tech as well. All right. So very, very nice day today. Like I said, we talk about the diamonds. Now for that one, I'm going to go up to the. I'm saying on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, because the diamonds are there, but I like the Dow better, so I'm going to go. I think we're going to get somewhere above 50,500. All right, to 50,000, possibly 675 to the upside. All right, on your Dow Jones Industrial Average. All right, that's where I think we continue from where we are right now without some significant pullback. All right, and when I mean significant pullback, that means a breakdown in all of the interest breaking down on the same day or something of that like. Okay, I think we're going to keep rooming right through here. And nothing's going to stop us at this point. Okay, we'll see what happens now. We still got Iran. It's been pretty quiet. Oil's been quiet. I don't think anybody wants to throw any more bombs anymore. Because if they did, they probably would be. So it's been pretty calm. I mean, unless somebody does something really stupid, then yes, things can change. But other than that, I think we're okay. All right, so 50,500 to 50,675 on your Dow to the upside. All right, what did we have today? Communications was a good group today. All right, my Netflix finally went up a little bit here, and it didn't even go up that much. I got to be honest. It was almost like time to get out time. All right, the thing has been sitting down here. All right, and it's just still cannot get out of the motion. You can't get the ocean out of the motion. I'll tell you this one. All right, just stuck inside here now. Goes so here you got an outsider today. Let's see if that's gonna lift us. I'm going to start following my stop with this thing. I just don't know. I don't think Netflix has got it going on for some reason now. And this is in that group, so it should have had a better day here with the XLC communication today. All right, nice outside day. There you go. All right, so then we'll see what groups. You know what's in there. I want to make a point of Roblox is still down and still dead and still can't get up. Just wanted to remind you, okay? That's all I wanted to do. Now, Meta wasn't great. I mean, that's Charter Communications. It's trying to come back here a little bit as well. And this group has been really kind of decimated for a bit. All right. So Charter Communications and META Meta. Meta was a gap down trying to fight back up. I like the hammer. On day. I still think that it's going to have some hard times to get back up to fill that gap. All right. But if anybody can do it, Meta can do it. All right. So we'll see if anything happens there. And I'll go off the reservation. How about Match.com? Nice day up with the Match.com Continuation to the upside. I love the month, and it looks like you're going to get another month back up. All right, match backs, whatever that's it. All right, match. All right, match get. All right, so that one's pretty good. Let's check out Bumble as long as we're in that group here. I like the 2 up on the month here. That's really about all I like about it right now. All right, 2 month up. I'd look to see continuation to the upside and start having a better year here. As you can see, this thing has been much better. All right, so down here we kind of this was so 2025. We took the dip, rallied it up, puked it out. And now here we are trying to get back up again. So we'll see what happens about that. All right, I'm not going to give too much on that one. All right, so XLC communication today. XLI was really good today. Really good today, right? Cat Tractor. All right, so there's your day on your XLI. Cat, new highs of ever. All right, 896.98. Going to rebuild we're going to bomb all these places, and then we're going to send a Cat Tractor in to fix them all. It's just a brilliant idea. All right, we'll see about that. But Caterpillar, nice move to the upside. I mean, there you go, right? Beauty today on the XLI. Walmart had a day, boy, I got to say. Walmart had its day, took all the way back up here, triangled everything out. Now she pulls back in. Now I wait for the new month because we are getting a new month tomorrow, and we look for the month to get the 2-2 back up. I think while it's got the let's say the Suave to get this thing keep going. All right, so I'm looking for Walmart for continuation. I think 140. I think we'll be looking 140, 141. All right, on Walmart before we even see if we can try to, I think we're just gonna get these little pullbacks. It was the same thing in 2025. When was the market going to break? The market wasn't going to break. They would take us, maybe 3 to 5%. And then, a couple weeks would go by, and then we're right back up again. So, will be interesting to see, if there is a bubble, if it's going to blow up, it certainly looks like a bubble. When you now, especially now, you're going to start seeing all these IPOs coming out, starting to remind me of 1998 a little bit. But I think it's a little bit different right now. Earnings are hitting the numbers, and that's what's important. It's all about the earnings, and it's all about that guidance. Did you see what happened to Apple today? All right, Apple, right? They came out. They were down 1%, right? They met their earnings, all right, basically to the number, right? Stock was down, and then the guidance comes out, and boom, they blast it, all right? So guidance is where it's at, all right? And I've been saying that for a long time. Watch the guidance. That's where the action is, all right? So Apple in your Dow, right? I wanted to make a point about this one here, NVIDIA, because that is in the Dow as well, and you're not really helping us here too much, NVIDIA. We'd prefer if you maybe just went back to the NASDAQ or wherever you came from anyway. All right, but NVIDIA coming back down. Look at this week, all right? That tells you everything about NVIDIA right now. All right, we have a really kick butt couple of days here. We're going to all-time highs, and they say no. They try no. It even gets worse because they were higher and they strangled them out. All right, and it's in the Dow. So we got to lug that thing around with us now too. All right, so NVIDIA. Just so you guys know how I am about NVIDIA. All right, so we'll see if NVIDIA can turn things around. But what was good today? All right, industrials for sure. XLV. All right, I love the health cares, but I still think there's a little bit more time. I still think that, I'm looking at a daily here in the 2-2 up. This is pretty nice. It turned around. I'm really intrigued to see what the next couple of days come here. And now I've been also saying that they probably won't get better until the new month comes, because most of the months right now are red, all right? So tomorrow we're going to be coming inside here, okay? This is potentially going to be red, potentially going to be green tomorrow, all right? So wait and see, all right? Wait and see. I was looking at them today. They were choppy. They tried to get going. They fall off. Even Johnny John, a little sketchy on that Johnny John. Merck, awful. Went back right down to 109. All right. So I'd still say sit tight, right? Industrials are starting to get there's so many different stocks that they have to get together. So expect some problems with the XLI going down the road as well. All right, because everybody's got to get in line and everybody's got to get ready to do their thing. Lilly had a decent move today, and it's already coming back up on the low time on the overnight right now. I see Lilly coming back down, and Lilly kind of closed, not too far from the lows. It was up. It had a huge day. All right, up $83 today. But no flare, man, no flare. It's trading flat right now. All right, I like flare. I like to know that the thing is still breathing, man. So there you go. You're kind of fuzzing out on me a little bit on Lilly. All right, so we'll see if Lilly can turn that around. Again. So communications group, solid. All right, pretty solid. XLC. All right, we'll see. We need Meta to get back. Otherwise, this thing's going to fall. It's going to fall apart. Netflix, if you don't start getting through 95, 98, 99 and get to 100, you're done. All right, you just got to make the move. And if you can't do it, then that's the way it goes. And I get it. All right, so Lilly. So that's your communications. Your healthcare still a little sketchy. Industrials, I think, are right in our wheelhouse right now. We just got to find the right stocks that we want to be in every day. Boeing had a good day. Tried to take that bay up on from the previous day. Couldn't do it, but I tell you, Boeing's pushing here. All right, she's still pushing. All right, so discretionaries, XLY, right? There's a couple of names that are good, guys. You got to be really careful in this group right now. It did put up a nice hammer today. All right, that's all right. That's there. You see it? Okay. So they put that up today. We'll see about that. All right, it's been sliding. It's been coming down. We know that, and and what do we see that's down? That's not up while the markets are going up. Is Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, man, RCL, right? RCL. Look at today. Crapper down. All right, gave it all up. That doesn't sound like people want to get on cruise ships and go on trips. No, that doesn't look like that. Okay, so still coming down here. Royal Caribbean. Watch the discretionaries. Even Chipotle Mexican Grill can't even hold $30. All right, I just don't know. All right, we'll see what happens. I think probably the higher end places are probably doing better. All right, so both of them on retail and there. Be super patient with those. All right, be super patient with those. XLU, man, what a day. All right, XLU. XLU had a beautiful day. I made some money on this one today, right out the gate. When it came out early, I picked up on it right away. I was pretty lucky. I jumped on it. A little fast. So, and then if it stalled out for the most part, it stalled out for this whole time, and then it really did turn around and make a comeback. Now, this is the overnight. I don't know what that means, but XLU Utilities, watch Siri tomorrow, see if Siri can get going on the satellites. All right, I like that outside day there on Siri, looking for more on the upside there. I already drew the line for you. There you go. All right, Siri, Sats was a decent day today. It kind of gave up a little bit. It was better. As you can see, it kind of gave up at the end of the day. All right, so we'll see if anything comes out of those. All right. Sats and GSAT. GSAT didn't do anything because it got knocked out right out early, and it was able to scramble to get back together. All right, so that group we'll keep an eye on. IRDM, man. All right, you be in it. All right, look at this continuation to the upside. All right, going back up into the week now. All right, again, what did I say this morning? We got to start these engines up again. These stocks that come down and they fall out, it takes a while for them to turn around. Let me tell you something. When stocks go down, they're always going to go a little bit longer than you think they're going to go, okay? Just know that and know that and know that. So Iridium, great turnaround now coming back up. I love the day. Give me two more. Let's go, right? All right, looks pretty good. We'll see if the satellites can keep going. So, communication services, industrials, utilities, healthcare, consumer defensive stocks, Coca-Cola, trying to get going today. XLP, pretty strong. Colgate has had a pretty good run today. All right, kind of gave it up a little bit there, coming back inside. I'm watching Coke. I'm watching Procter and Gamble, and it looks like they're finding some exhaustion risk. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be jumping on these things first thing in the morning. All right, I see some exhaustion risk coming back down here on all of these stocks. All right, if anything, I like Coke. I like Coke probably the best out of that whole group. All right, and that Monster, but runs when it wants to. A little monster. All right, so Procter & Gamble, XLP, sit tight. All right, don't need to go running after anything. Basic materials were positive today. Real estate was positive today. Consumer cyclicals were hot today. Energy was up a little over 1%, not too much with the price of oil coming down, and financials was definitely one of our lowest gainers. All right, up over 1%, and like I said, technology, they were last today out of the 11. All right, this note, I'm going to let it go. You know what's going on with the futures. I told you my numbers, I think, for SPY coming. I think we find some exhaustion risk up in that area. We'll see what happens. And everybody, just be good.